Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Lakers. From deep. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And here are the Lakers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
All right, thank you, David. Makes it off the glass.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Halliburton against O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jerry West.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And he sinks the second. Here's Los Angeles now with the shot. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from West.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Johnson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And Shaq with the slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Turner. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
And stolen by Siakam. Nembhard with it. West picks him up. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all five positions.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Los Angeles making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. Siakam finds Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with a screen on Shaq. Here's Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Here's Baylor. Good on the shot. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Nembhard. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Pacer substitution, number 00, Benedict Mathurin.
Los Angeles on D. Shots good by Siakam.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
They grab their own miss. Here's O'Neal. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
To the wing right side. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Baylor.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bryant from deep 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Siakam for 3. Another miss by Siakam. And here's Los Angeles now. And here's Bryant for 3. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
They double-team Siakam. Right side Turner. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. O'Neal drives in. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Wide open. Good. He hits the jump shot. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
That's why they call him Spicy Pete, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now, here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Turner with a screen on Shaq. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Los Angeles with some changes. Worthy's checked in for Shaq. James comes in for Bryant. And it's Goodrich in for Johnson. The Pacers also changing it up. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Halliburton comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Goodrich. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display. Rises up with ease.
McConnell against Goodrich. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Mathurin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for L.A. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
So it's the Lakers now. We've got Worthy. Goodrich is out there with Baylor. And it's LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Toppin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Toppin's got his second bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the top. Is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Indiana leading by 3. Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Good D by LeBron. Now Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stop.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Down low. Toppin. Chamberlain with the block. Worthy against Walker. And James Worthy gets the 3. Worthy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Halliburton kicks to McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
McConnell against Goodrich. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Chamberlain. Kobe comes in for Worthy. And West subs in for Baylor. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
West kicks to James. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The offensive rebound. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Here's Turner. It's good from about 19 feet. Turner's got 7.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Toppin pulls it in. Indiana leading. Left side, Mathurin. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Inside, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to... sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Halliburton finds Toppin. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 3. The 10-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, LeBron James could be absolutely anywhere on the floor. If you want to concede the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Halliburton for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by James. There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton with it. West picks him up. Puts it up from 15. Over in the corner, Mathurin. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Turner. The Lakers with the rebound. Bryant from way outside. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The tray. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 12 in the game.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Indiana leading by 5.
Lakers foul.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Shaq is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain comes in for Goodrich. And it's Johnson in for West. Indiana also making some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Andrew Nembhard.
Magic Johnson.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
That's good from Halliburton.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Good on the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Wilt Chamberlain.
It's his first trip to the line.
The fourth team. Shooting for Indiana.
Throw good, Siakam.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now, here is Chamberlain. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 1. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up off the glass. Nembhard's got 7 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is, control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Good work there as it goes.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
O'Neal from long range. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana leading by 3.
Los Angeles foul. Jerry West. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. Johnson from outside. And they get it back. O'Neal. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Indiana moving it around. And Jerry West pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Pass to Nembhard. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Miles Turner, and that's good. Turner's got 15 points.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Turner's gone 3 of 5 from the arc. 60% shooting the 3 ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Bennedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Turner inside. Shaq on him. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Indiana's ball. Outside Mathurin. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 7.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 22, Elgin Baylor.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Siakam outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
And here's Halliburton. He'll up for the Pacers. It's a one-point game. Outside Mathurin. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. O'Neal up top, covered by Siakam. And it goes down 2 points.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Baylor. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
He gets it in there.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 17.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Indiana trailing here. And here's Halliburton. 17 points in the game. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. Here's Johnson. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Kobe. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Mathurin. He has 7. The Pacers making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
$16 seconds left to play here in the third. Shots good by Siakam.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Cooper with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pacers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're